Good morning, it's James from Advanced In-Car Tech. Today we are sat in a Honda CRV. It's 2018 model, and as you probably well know if you watch our videos, we don't really do much work on the Hondas. We do Volkswagen, Audi stuff and BMW, Mercedes and Jaguar. So this customer has come to us because he has been to the main dealer wanting navigation. They've quoted him an obscene amount of money. We're talking multiple thousands to remove this factory head unit and fit an aftermarket system. So today we're going to show you a before and after video on how we're going to fit the Alpine INE-W710D. So this is a navigation unit going in. Unlike the ILX702, which has got CarPlay and Android Auto, this is specifically designed so it's got nav and Bluetooth and DAB and all the other bits and pieces. Now if I switch the ignition on, this car for instance, let's just turn this off if I can press a button. So this particular car has got built-in front and rear factory sensors and built-in reversing camera. So the parking sensors are operated by a button down here on the right hand side, and they are completely independent of the radio, which is perfect for us because all of this is coming out. If I pop the car into reverse, you've then got a reversing camera built into the display, which again we're not affecting. So once we remove this this factory fitted 1CN7 unit, which is just FM, Bluetooth and CD player, we're going to remove all of this. We're going to fit this new product here, which is the Alpine INE-W710. Hopefully you can see that with the right light. We've got a whole new fascia adapter here to allow for the hazard switch to go back in, and we're also going to integrate that to work with the reversing camera, the parking sensors, the multifunction steering wheel and anything else that we can do just to make it look as factory as possible. So once we're done and dusted, we'll be able to show you a nice, neat, tidy installation of the Alpine and the factory sensors working, and also then the reversing camera. Now the Alpine display won't come up on here. You will just probably get the clock display unless you're in reverse or you've got the image of the parking sensors. But as soon as we've done and dusted, we'll do a video, show you how it all works. So if you've got a vehicle like this, you can get in touch with us and see what you can get for your money. Okay, we'll speak to you shortly. Hi guys, okay, it's James. We're back again, and this is part 2 of our video. We're in a Honda CRV. This particular customer came to us because he wanted navigation and Honda wanted to charge a ridiculous amount of money for an Alpine unit. So we've done the Alpine unit for them. We've retained the factory reversing camera. We've retained the factory parking sensors. They're still audible. Everything works. And also, most importantly, we haven't lost this display in terms of what it does. So I'm just going to turn it on. So up on this display here, even with our Alpine interface kit, we've been able to adjust and set the clock. When you pop it into reverse gear like so, you've still got the reversing camera. Let's just turn that down. And you've still got also the parking sensors that are on, so you just pop it into reverse. If we were to drive up to something, you'd have the parking sensors like so. And so that doesn't affect anything. We fitted the Alpine. We've got full steering wheel control interface here, so we've got volume up and down. We can select the source button and we can change from navigation to radio, which is DAB. Then you can change to Bluetooth, you can change to FM, and you can change to, I think it's aux as well, if you had something plugged in. So going out of that, you've got all the basic settings that you would want in terms of changing your factory unit. But this is the latest W710D, it's the INE-710. So unlike the ILX702D, this has navigation built in, and Alpine are, all manufacturers are moving away from built-in nav now because everybody wants to use their mobile phone, and that's CarPlay and Android Auto. So if we go back to navigation, forget the phone for the moment, this is all built in, and you can zoom in and out and you can see exactly where you are. The GPS antenna is installed. Speed cameras have been activated, but there is a subscription for those. And you've also got a speed sensor or a speed pulse that's logged into the car, so it knows what the car is, whether it's going forward or backwards. Okay, so without boring you, because we've done plenty of videos like this, you've got other bits and pieces down here. You've got your FM radio, you've got your DAB, you've got your Bluetooth, which is currently not set up. Let's just see if my phone should just register. Let's just Okay, so when we plug my phone in, if it isn't already set up, there we go. So CarPlay automatically kicks into life. What you can do is if you've already got your apps like Google Maps and you've got Waze. So for instance, if we go into Google Maps, if you don't want to use the built-in nav, then you can use Apple CarPlay. This particular customer doesn't want to use Apple CarPlay whatsoever, and just purely quite happy with the built-in navigation. So we can press the home button, we can go into Waze. Okay, so again, if those of you familiar with all of this, that's great, you know how to use it, so I won't bore you to death with it. And you've got things like all of your phone contacts, you've got WhatsApp now, and you've got then Spotify and whatever else you use. So moving away from CarPlay, go back to your main menu, and you can play music from your phone, also stream as well. In the glove box you've got the USB connector, above my head is the microphone for the Bluetooth, and then you've also got the internal glass mounted DAB antenna. So this is all integrated beautifully and seamlessly within this Honda CRV, and actually if you sold it and picked it up from the main dealer, you wouldn't think that it's aftermarket equipment apart from having an Alpine badge on it. So we've taken out the old, we've fitted the new, seamless integration, still with the steering wheel controls and with the built-in camera and parking sensors. If you've got this and you want to know a bit more about it, then please get in touch with us. And the website is www.advanced-incar.co.uk. And as usual, thanks for watching.